Hi, I'm Keith Washington, and I'm here today to tell you about our metal finishing operation. On the table in front of me are EMS products that have parts that have been fabricated in our machine shop and processed in our metal finishing area. We start here with the bare aluminum housing. Next to that is gold-plated housing, which has processing such as zinc-8 coating, electroless nickel plating, then with the final gold plating on top of that, with a machined ring with bare aluminum for laser welded cover on a hermetic housing. Next to that we have similar microwave switch housings which have bare aluminum and gold plated versions. Next to that we have bare aluminum millimeter wave switches, next to that being the iridite coated part, which is a chromate conversion process. This in this case is a bleach iridite. Next to that we have an aluminum switch housing that's been silver electroplated and another selective gold electroplated hermetic housing. Behind that we have a large electronics enclosure that has also been coated with iridite for protection from corrosion. Next we have a ferrite toroid, which will be sent over to our finishing operation for ultrasonic cleaning. Behind that a metal shim assembly which has been photo etched in our chemical milling operation, this shim being copper, this one being aluminum, that's also been iridite coated. Next to that we have examples of our painting operation. We have a bare housing which has been gold plated, then the same housing which has been painted with aeroglaze black polyurethane paint. And finally on the end we have an end plate from the LRU 14 assembly which has also been painted with a black polyurethane paint. Behind me is the annex to Building 660, located across the parking lot from the main building. In this building we have the hand mill area of the machine shop and our finishing department. This building was constructed in 1995, and at that time these operations were moved over from Building 125 Technology Park. No one knows exactly what goes on behind this door. It's a combination of engineering, science, and sometimes the unknown. Today we will follow the activities of Willard Watt, an EMS technician, as he has his parts processed in the finishing area.
Hi, my name is Willard Watt. Most people call me Willard Watt. I have to take some parts over to finishing to have them processed. You know, finishing is like a box of chocolates. Sometimes you eat them when they're clean, sometimes you don't. These parts here, these need a painting. These parts here, these need iridizing. And these parts here, they need etching. You know, I know iridizing ain't really a real word, but these finishing folks know what it means. You know, Mama told me to go see Mr. Randy Bunn, the finishing department manager, whenever I need some finishing to be done, so everything will turn out okay. So I'm gonna go see Mr. Bunn right now for some finishing.
Hey Willard, how can I help you?
Hi Randy. Well, I got me this work order, see? Well, you know, I need to get me some finishing done. You know, paint finishing, plating finishing, etching finishing, fillet of finishing.
Okay, you've come to the right place. Your work orders seem to be filled out correctly. Did you do these yourself, Willard?
No, sir. Mama taught me to get help from one of these material planners. And well, they helped me a lot. So, I guess it'd be okay just to go ahead and take these parts to finishing.
Sure, Willard. Talk to Khalik Zaman. He's the process engineer over there. And if you have any other questions, give me a call.
Okay, Randy. Thanks a lot. Bye. Sure is nice out here. I'd much rather be fishing, but I'm finishing.
Come in, Willard. We've been waiting for you. Ha 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 ha!
Hey, colleague, it's Randy. Have you seen Willard Watt yet this morning? He brought some parts over earlier. I thought he might have some technical questions for you.
Randy, I'm sorry, but I have not seen him today. Willard has not been over here today at all.
Uh-oh, something's wrong. He left here a long time ago. I'm going to get some help.
What's the problem here, Andy?
Who are you guys?
FBI. I'm Agent Fox Mulder, and this is my partner, Dana Scully.
Well, since you're here, Willard Watt left here a while ago with a cart full of parts and disappeared somewhere on his way to finishing.
Maybe he's the guy with the flood pants and the goofy clothes? Maybe he realized how he looked and he went to Gwinnett Place Mall to do some clothes shopping.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Scully, we can't rule out the possibility that he's the latest victim of alien abduction. He fits the profile. Maybe his behavior and his apparel are the result of repeated alien abductions and alien experiments.
You boys ain't from these parts now, are you? Ever been to Greenbow, Alabama? That's where I'm from. Got real good shrimp down there. Yep.
Randy, we'll investigate the matter. Come on, let's go, Mulder.
Okay. Hi, Bobby Jinks. Would you please tell us about your responsibilities as a finishing technician?
I do a little of everything, cleaning and painting.
Hey, what are these?
These is ultrasonic tanks that I do small parts of toroids and transformers cleaning.
Scully, look at this. Why, it's a beacon to contact aliens. It's a plot to brainwash us all. First they take over a small department like finishing, and next it's the whole company.
Yeah. Bobby, you also do the painting, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Do you do masking?
No,
Do you do ink stamping?
no,
Do you do screen printing?
no.
Do you do conformal coating?
I used to perform a coat before it took 5 days.
Do you believe that aliens now have Willard Watt, and that's why he's not here with his parts?
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, look over there. Do you see a strange yellow light?
Yes, let's go check it out. Sir, is your need to exist in this room because it reminds you of the mothership you were taken to when you were abducted by aliens as a child?
No.
Never mind, sir. Are you Philip Phillips?
Right?
Philip Phillips?
Right.
This is our photo etching room. We do our chemical etching, we do our photographing, developing that nature on circuit boards and shims and for wireless groups.
What else do you do in
We
finishing?
do plating on the side of here.
Let's go take a look.
This is our plating department. We plate the shims that we do in the photo etching room and other flat hardware.
Mulder, I don't see any evidence that Willard Watt was abducted. All I see are rinse tanks, filtration systems, power supplies, and EMS parts.
But Scully, they are electroplating nickel, copper, silver, gold, and tin. These are just the processes that the aliens are looking for. You know, these chemicals are common at many alien abduction sites.
Mr. Phillips, just a couple more questions. Do you plate cadmium,
No,
zinc?
no,
Do you anodize aluminum?
no.
Mr. Phillips, aren't you concerned that the parts that you should be plating are being used at this very moment to construct a device that will destroy the Earth?
No.
Mulder, next on our list is Art Lee.
Yes, Agent Scully.
Mr. Lee, can you show us your erudite line?
These tanks are for our aluminum erudite process. Erudite is a chemical conversion which protects the aluminum from corrosion.
Mr. Lee, how often do you clean these tanks?
Once every 3 months, Agent Mulder.
Did you know that aliens could deposit their plant pods here, and this tank would provide perfect incubation for their alien offspring?
I guess anything's possible with no. Agent Scully, I just come from the parking lot and I found this.
It appears to be Willard Watt's pocket protector. Can we run this through your chemical analysis lab for confirmation?
Oh, surely we can try to see what it is. Please come in. Agent Scully, in our lab, we have different instrumentational method. We analyze different chemical. Here we have an atomic absorption spectroscopy. We have in the back, we have a microscope. Here we have an analytical balance. We have a pH monitoring unit. But for this unit to really verify, maybe we could use our microscope here to see if we can identify what is it.
This is Willard's, all right. I bet if we went out to the parking lot, we could see the blast residue from the alien shuttle that took Willard back to the mothership. Let's go take a look. This is the clue we've been looking for. It must be here somewhere.
This is the spot, but I don't see any blasts. Agent Mulder, the residue from...
They must use these white lines to cover up the impressions left by the booster rocket. I bet at this moment the Imperial commander of the alien forces has Willard in a hypnotic state and is programming his mind to lead the alien takeover of Finishing.
We have used our telepathic powers to get the information we needed out of Willard. Now we must return him to his people with no memory of what has happened here.
I must have dozed off a bit. I better get going to finishing.
There you are, Willard. We have been looking for you.
Well, Mulder, it appears that Willard just got lost and went in the wrong door.
Willard, this is Agent Scully and Agent Mulder from FBI.
The FBI? You mean to tell me that the Finishing Bureau of Investigation is going to finish my parts?
Not exactly, Willard. We were worried something unusual had happened to you.
Agent Mulder, I'm not sure really what happened, but I know it was something strange. I ain't never going to go in that finishing area no more. Something strange going on in there.
I think you're right. It turned my shirt green.
Did?
It did.
Bummer.